from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from
So let's get to our next game, and we're going to the West Coast for this one. We got Oregon taking on the Utah Utes, another top 25 game, and this is a big game for the Pac-12 in general.
This nigga went
Oregon
right back to
Ducks,
the
number
street.
3 in the country, the 9-1 on the year, 4-6 against the spread. While the Utah Utes are 7-3 on the year, 4-6 against the spread. This line opened up in favor of Utah -1. Right now, that line's at -3, and the total opened up at 60.5. Right now, it's at 59. You can see some 59.5s as well. Let's get to these injury reports real quick. For Oregon, Happel, the safety, he is questionable. Herbert, the tight end, Justin Herbert's little brother, he's questionable as well. And they got a nice little list of guys who've been out for majority of the season, which is probably why their performance game to game has kind of gotten down just a little bit, along with more film and playing against conference opponents and rivalries. Utah, nobody significant. Bishop, the safety, he's questionable for this game as well. Oregon's coming off a 38-24 victory against Washington State, while Utah's coming off a 38-29 victory against Arizona. Get to these actual factuals. Oregon, they're 5-10 against the spread in the last 15 games. They're 5-0 straight up in the last 5 games, 4-2 against the spread in the last 6 games against Utah, 6-2 straight up in the last 8 games against Utah. The total's gone under 5 out of the last 6 road games for Oregon. 9-1 straight up in the last 10 games, 5-0 straight up in the last 5 games against a Pac-12 conference opponent. Utah 4-2 against the spread in the last 6 games. The total's gone over 6 out of the last 6. They're 6-1 straight up in the last 7 games. Total's also gone over 7 out of the last 8 games this season. 6-0 straight up in the last 6 games at home. The over has also gone over 5 out of the last 5 games against a Pac-12 conference opponent. And they are 11-5 against the spread in the last 16 games when played in week 12. So we on the West Coast, flat top, Utah versus Oregon. What's the play?
For me, it's going to be first half over. I don't know what that is exactly, but I've looked at the last 5 games for both of these teams, and it's gone over 30 in the first half. Didn't matter if they were playing Arizona or Cal or Stanford. Both these teams give up a lot in the first half, and then they second half start pulling away. I think that's going to be the case here. Oregon's playing for, national championship implications. Utah, like every other Pac-12 team, is trying to knock off that number 3. They see it. I think they're both going to play hard, and I think they're going to play fast. So first half, it's probably going to be at maybe like 30.
It's 28.5
30.
right now.
What was it?
28.5 right now.
28.5. Yeah, they both have gone over 30 every single time. I don't think this bucks the trend. So over first half.
All right, me. Marley, what's your play?
This is Utah Super Bowl. This is their Super Bowl. This is it. I like Utah on the money line. It's going to be a tight game because Oregon is probably the better team, talent wise. But when you're playing with that energy and you're playing you believe you're David, because this is David and Goliath right here. Nobody believes that Utah should be in this thing. Nobody outside of Utah knows any too much about Utah unless you cap these games really. Utah got me like twice this season. Made me take a different look at them. They're 6-1 in the conference, and they're averaging over 30, 35 points a game. And I kind of like Rising, man. The QB, like he doesn't turn the ball over. 14 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions, 82.6 QBR.
He can run.
And he can run. I like Utah on the money line at the crib. I don't like the -3 because I think it'll be a tight game. But Oregon's just banged up. If anybody look at that injury, the injury report, they're banged up. And even if they were at full strength, I think this still will be a tight game. So, with that being said, give me the Utah. What are they? The Utes.
Yeah, the Utes.
Utes. Give me those Utes at the crib for the money line. This, like I said, this they Super Bowl.
All right. Like Utah money line.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, man. Hey, Big 12 trying to make some Pac-12, excuse me, trying to make some money. They haven't had a team in the playoff in the last 2 or 3 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even longer than that.
Probably.
I'm going Oregon.
Going with the Ducks.
With the upset victory in whatchamacallit, in Utah.
Salt Lake
Lake
So
yeah.
They still got a good defense. Defense is playing good. They still do have some explosive guys in that backfield, though I know they lost some people. And Anthony
Thibodeau
Brown
back?
Thibodeau. Yeah, he's been playing last 2 games.
Okay. Oh,
so I think he's gonna keep. I think he's gonna definitely apply that pressure. I mean, shit, he's a top 10 pick, top 5 pick of the draft next year.
Right.
He's gonna give Horizon a little hard time. I think Oregon will be able to establish the run towards the end of the game. I like Oregon for this one, man. And the referees are gonna be in the pockets. They're gonna be in Oregon's pockets, man. I mean, shit, this is a chance for that conference to get some money coming in, man. It's all about the money at the end of the day. They gonna take care of Oregon moving out. So that's my official play. Oregon with the upset victory on the road money line. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow. We almost there, baby. We almost at 700. We feel so great about our little 600, close to 700 subscribers. So we cherish it right now.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from